5 of the 16 Polish-made Sikorsky S-70I Black Hawk combat utility helicopters acquired for the Philippine Air Force have arrived in the Philippines, with another one expected to be delivered via sea next month. Yes, the 5 arrived in Clark Air Base in Angeles City, Pampanga, aboard an Antonov heavy transport plane, and 124. The 6th was loaded on a ship that will arrive on deck. 2. Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana said in a message to the Philippine news agency late Monday. The 16 helicopters, acquired from Polish company Polski Zakłady Lotnicze SP.Z.O.O., were manufactured under license from Sikorsky USA and had a contract price of $241,461,699 United States dollars, around 11.6 billion Philippine pesos. The project was procured through a government-to-government transaction with Poland. The negotiations were completed in 2019. The acquisition of the Polish-made S-70I Black Hawk combat helicopters is part of Horizon 2 of the Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program (AFPMP). The Antonov plane took off from Rzeszów-Jasionka Airport, Poland on November 7 and arrived at Clark Air Base on Monday. We will wait for the PAF to designate the commissioning date and unit way will be assigned, he added. Meanwhile, DND spokesperson Arsenio Andalong said the remaining 10 units of the Polish-made S-70I Black Hawks will be delivered early next year. Andalong added that the S-70I will greatly boost the AFP's capability to conduct various operations, including combat missions, humanitarian assistance, and disaster response, and help in the government's efforts against the coronavirus disease 2019. The first 5 of 16 Sikorsky S-70I Black Hawk helicopters ordered for the Philippine Air Force (PAF) in 2019 have arrived at Clark Air Base, north of Manila. The rotorcraft, which were manufactured by PZL Mielec, a Lockheed Martin company in Poland, arrived at the airbase on 9 November aboard an Antonov and 124 Ruslan strategic airlifter, according to an announcement made on the Facebook page of the Polish Embassy in Manila. At least one more helicopter is expected to be delivered before the end of the year. The first 5 of 16 S-70I rotorcraft on order for the PAF arrived at Clark Air Base north of Manila on 9 November. Lockheed Martin. The helicopters, deliveries of which are due to be completed in 2021, are being acquired to meet the PAF's Combat Utility Helicopter (CUH) requirement under the Horizon 2 phase of the revised Armed Forces of the Philippines Modernization Program (RAFPMP). The CUH program, which according to Philippine media reports is valued at about 240 million United States dollars, was rebooted by the PAF in 2018 following the Department of National Defense's (DND's) decision to terminate a contract to procure 16 Bell 412 EPI medium-lift helicopters from Canada through a government-to-government deal valued at 232 million United States dollars. Canada had earlier expressed concern that the Bell 412 EPIs would be used in offensive campaigns against insurgents. The latest developments come after Sikorsky revealed in June that it would also offer an armed version of the S-70I Black Hawk to meet the PAF's requirement for an initial 6 attack helicopters, with the company telling Janes at the time that the proposal would progress as a direct commercial sale. A chartered Ukrainian Antonov and 124 transport aircraft delivered 5 helicopters to Clark Air Base north of the Philippine capital Manila, according to the government news agency. It added that the Antonov had arrived on November 9 after departing from Rzeszów-Jasionka Airport in Poland 2 days earlier. A 6th Black Hawk is being transported by sea and will arrive in the Philippines in early December, according to the country's Department of National Defense, or DND. The department added that the helicopter is being shipped by sea as the Antonov could only carry 5 helicopters in its cargo hold. The helicopters are manufactured by Poland's PZL Mielec, a subsidiary of Lockheed Martin which had also previously acquired Sikorsky, the original manufacturer of the Black Hawk. The Philippines acquired the helicopters under a government-to-government deal with Poland, signing a contract worth $241 million in 2019. The Black Hawks are being bought under the U.S. Allies' 5-year Horizon 2 modernization program, which will run from 2018-2022. Transport helicopters are a vital part of the Philippine Armed Forces. The country is an archipelagic nation made up of over 7,000 islands and has to contend with a number of ongoing insurgencies as well as regular natural disasters, with helicopters frequently used to transport troops and equipment as well as conducting relief operations. The country seeks to purchase Bell A-1 utility helicopters recently retired by South Korea, and has also taken delivery of 6 Brazilian-built Embraer A-29B Tucano counterinsurgency aircraft in mid-October.